What's up, guys? It's Friday today, and I've got one more week of leave left. I don't know how I feel about that. I've been really enjoying being a stay-home dad. Steph's gone out for a walk with Kaya. Cade's at childcare, and as you can see, it's a beautiful day outside. I've got a recovery ride to do today. So I thought, why not get you guys to come along for a ride? And then I think tomorrow or Sunday, get back up in the hills, try and get some elevation. Man, I woke up and my legs were like vibrating. I've obviously added in an extra threshold session through the week due to it being build phase. Around this time, towards the end of the week, especially on the weekend, I do notice that I get quite fatigued. I know that it's all part of it, and you just got to sort of keep going and keep pushing through it and try and stick to the plan and trust the process. Again, self-coaching yourself kind of makes it a lot easier because you can sort of just base your training around how you're feeling. But I feel good, man. Like, I'm feeling strong. I feel so much stronger compared to last year, even compared to Tour de Brisbane prep. I'm actually really excited to see how we go at Amy's. But anyway, I need to finish cleaning the house because I started that before and now I'm distracted. So I'm going to finish cleaning up and then, yeah, we'll get ready. I wasn't planning on filming today, but it's perfect weather, so come for a ride. Be back in a minute. Look at this. I love cats, okay? I love cats. I never used to, but because of Steph, I ended up really enjoying having a cat because she used to have one. But anyway, these are new pillows. When you're in your 30s, people know how expensive pillows are. Look at this. This is just, oh, it pisses you off so much because you spend so much money on this shit. Your little feline here just destroys it. What are you doing to our pillows? Huh? I might have to lock her up in the garage forever. Look at this. How nice is that? Beautiful. This would probably have to be like my favorite feature of the whole house is this window. You can see the mountains up there. That's where we ride. Oh, I love waking up to this. Sunshine all through the house. Love it. How sick does grey and black look together? White shoes, white helmet, and this. I look cool. This is a cool kit. I do want to change the color of the bike though. I'm not really a color person. I kind of like shades. Everyone loves this color, but I want to go grey. Like a Nardo grey, but darker. My old Trinity used to be like a Nardo grey, and it was a beautiful bike, that one. I'll show you a picture of it down here. Let's get going, shall we? Look at this. Look at the weather. Absolutely unreal. It's only 10:30 in the morning. There's so many people out on this bike path. As soon as the sun comes out, everyone comes out. That's the bad thing about riding on bike paths, the amount of people. I don't have a bell either, so I sort of just got to yell out. How you doing? You never get hellos, still nothing. How you going? No one ever wants to say hello. I don't know why. Today's just a easy recovery ride. The purpose of it is just to flush the legs out, get them ready for this weekend. I don't think I've taken you guys through here before. Me and Steph used to rent a house back there before we built the house that we're in now, and this bike track is where I used to do all my triathlon prep. All my running would be along this path. It's actually a really nice track to run along. Connects into the Eastlink Trail as well. If you're in the Knox area and you got endurance runs to do, jump on the Blind Creek Trail. It's really, really good. I was thinking the other day, like, I don't know where my love for cycling came from. You know, I was lucky and very grateful enough to have parents that let me do whatever sport I wanted to do. Soccer, baseball, athletics, whatever. My dad was never a cyclist. I don't have any family that was cyclists, actually. I do remember my dad had a road bike and he used to take me on the back of it. It wasn't like a fancy bike or anything, it was just an old school retro thing. And I remember I used to think that was pretty cool. As a sport, I don't know where it came from. What I do know, it brings so much joy when you get on a bike on a day like this and ride around amongst such nice spots. Like, how do you not enjoy that? It's so nice. I say to anybody, if you don't have a bike, buy a bike. Doesn't need to be expensive. Just buy a bike. It's so nice. Like, this has just made my day. Set me up for a perfect day. Early in the morning. Granted, I'm not at work, so that makes it even better. And I get that there's people that aren't at work, so they can't really be doing this. But I mean, like, on a weekend, like, man, if you can do this or experience it, I promise you, you'll love it. Glorious, absolutely glorious day. To think that I've only got one more week of this. This is a shit part of the path because you're on the main road. I feel so exposed. Does anybody ever get used to filming in public? I'm not too bad right now because the people are in cars, but if I was like at a cafe or something, I reckon I'd still feel like a bit of an idiot. At what point does that go away, I guess? I'd always feel so weird riding on footpaths and not the road, especially back there on that main road. You know, I love coming out here and just doing rides like this. Beats the trainer any day. It's crazy what just a bit of sunshine can do. I was feeling a little bit down last week and feeling niggles in my body because of the cold, and today I feel unreal. I feel like a new man. And I woke up this morning not wanting to ride. Next week I'm going to start adjusting my training to try and get used to being in a different routine for work. I'm going to try to get up early and train in the morning. Last time I did that I really struggled. I'm hoping this time around if I can get to bed early enough and get up and sort of get used to it. People say that you get used to it. From my experience, I never did. I hated getting up early in the morning. Did enough of it with triathlon. Nothing worse than getting up at 5 in the morning and going for a swim. Oh, I don't miss those days at all. I used to actually enjoy getting up, going to Listerfield Lake, running the trails there. That was fun. That wasn't really during the week. It was more on weekends. I feel like it's sort of the right thing to do, to at least try. Me and Steph have had a discussion and sort of realised that it's better if at night one parent is with each of the kids. You know, you don't want to start ruining one kid's routine for the other. You know, Cade's got his certain bedtime routine that he likes, and we got to stick to that for him because that's his time. Just got to try to make it work. It's funny, I see all these people putting posts up about how hard training is. And it is, I know that, I've done it. But fuck, try doing it with kids. It adds a whole nother element to things. And it's very, very difficult to do. I'll tell you that. I used to play soccer here. It's funny, as I woke up this morning and Steph comes up to me and goes, "Oh, you should see what Cade's watching." I walk down the stairs and he's got the Tour de France on TV. What 4-year-old wants to watch the Tour de France? That's awesome. So we're going to make a stop off, get some nutrition for this weekend. So we're going to pop in at Alchemy Cycles, see some of the boys there, get some gels and whatnot. Alright, so I got my nutrition sorted for this weekend. Now, I reckon, stop for a coffee. Alright, we'll get going home now. It's been an awesome ride. Absolutely stoked to be out today. You know, people think that like when you have kids, and you actually see it sometimes with people, they have kids and then they just stop doing things. Yeah, you make the kid the priority, which is the right thing to do, but I'd almost argue that you got to make yourself the priority. The reason being is, I think if you can't be the best version of yourself and be happy, you know, doing things that you love doing and things like this, I think you're going to be an unhappy person, and to be like that around your kids is unfair. My point is, if you can make yourself the priority and be happy doing what you're doing what you love, then you're going to be happy at home. If you can find something that you enjoy, do it, because everybody's going to be happy and better off. Just because you have kids doesn't mean that you got to stop doing things and stop doing what you love. I think when you have kids, I actually think that's the time when to do something. You're setting an example for your kid. You know, you're showing them what hard work is. You're showing them what being outdoors is and having a hobby, encouraging a hobby. I think it's so important for them to see it. Something that me and my mate were talking about earlier in the week, and it's been on my mind a bit. You know, I sometimes feel guilty when I train, but you know, I think about when I do train, I'm happy. If that makes me happy, then my family will be happy. Anyway, home now. Alright guys, thanks heaps for coming along on today's ride. I hope you enjoyed the fine scenery. I will see you next time. Thanks guys.